lessons to be learned.
With the scale, we are just face what about it. He builds a flower, the freshest crop, dry up all the wounds with his rock and roll song. Rock and roll songs. Rock and roll songs.
What's the bottom line of coming to Europe? Well, it keeps things in perspective because in America you can get really sick of playing big arenas, and it's good to play small places again. So for us, it's like starting over. So it gives us a good attitude in some ways. The European audiences understand what we do a lot more because they have a better sense of irony, and they look at America from an outside point of view, which is kind of how I write about America. Sometimes it's a city official trying to win a re-election, so he finds a bad guy like me, and he says, well, if I stop Marilyn Manson from coming to town, then you need to re-elect me. Or maybe it's, Christian fundamentalists that want something to talk about on Sunday so that they can collect money and things like that. But in America, religion doesn't have much to do with spirituality. It's just much more of a business. In Europe, people look at religion differently. So I think Europe is much more open-minded and appreciative of, all kinds of art, whether it's music or something else. I think the new album is a lot more open. Antichrist Superstar was sort of, you could look at it as, you know, falling from grace and holding up middle fingers on the way down, you know, burning in flames. And this next record is more, that we'll be starting working on, is more about what happens once you hit the earth and you have to become a person. So it's growing from all the things that we've experienced. I think people will be very surprised, and that if anyone thought that this was the best we could do, it's just really the beginning for us. I like to use metaphors and concepts to get across my ideas, so I think there's a strong possibility that it'll be a more involved concept than Antichrist Superstar. In some ways, I feel like the next record is to be the antithesis of Antichrist Superstar. It's almost an opposite perspective. So it should be very interesting to make. wasn't tired of the imagery that I'd created, but I've always found that defending yourself is really unnecessary, I think. Part of the greatness of anything that anybody creates is people's interpretations of it. And when an artist has to defend or just explain it, I think it cheapens it. So I've tried to avoid that as much as possible.